wildest thing you've seen a parent allow? I was waiting at the counter of a local drugstore in Willow Creek when something smacked the back of my head hard. I spun around, startled, and saw a little boy, maybe 6 or 7, giggling as he reloaded a neon slingshot. Before I could say a word, thwack. This time it was a small toy truck, metal, fast. It hit my forehead with a sharp sting. I touched the spot and blinked at my fingers. Blood. I was actually bleeding. Looking around for the obvious apology, I spotted a woman on the nearby bench, completely immersed in her phone. No reaction, not even a glance. "Excuse me," I said, my voice a shaky mix of pain and disbelief. "Your son just hit me. I'm bleeding." She lifted her eyes, annoyed. "He's just being playful. Kids get curious." Before I could respond, the boy dashed behind the counter, an area clearly marked staff only, and started grabbing at the shelves. The pharmacist froze. Bottles clattered to the floor. "Ma'am," she called out, "you need to control him. That's restricted medication." The woman sighed, didn't move. "Let him explore. He's learning through experience." An older man behind me stepped forward. "Miss, that's not learning. That's dangerous. Your child could poison himself or someone else." Right then, the boy popped open a pill bottle and dumped the contents on the floor. He started stomping on them like they were cereal. The pharmacist sprang into action. "That's enough. Those are controlled meds. I'm calling security." Only then did the woman rise, but not to discipline him. She pointed at the pharmacist. "You can't threaten my child for expressing himself. He's destroying meds and he injured someone," I said, pointing to my still bleeding forehead. She turned to me with cold eyes. "If you can't handle kids, maybe don't go out in public." That's when something in me snapped. I pulled out my phone and started recording. "So you're saying it's fine for your kid to assault strangers and wreck a pharmacy?" Her eyes widened. "Stop recording me right now or I'll—" "You'll what?" The older man cut in. "Do what your son did?" He held up his phone. "I've already called the police." Panic hit her like a slap. She finally grabbed the boy's arm and tried to flee. He went limp on purpose, shrieking, dragging her down, but the pharmacist stepped in front of the exit. "Security footage is running. Police are on their way." The mother's tone shifted instantly. "I'm so sorry. He has behavioral challenges. I'll pay for everything. Please don't involve the police." "Too late," the older man said, just as 2 officers entered. They reviewed the footage, took statements, and photographed my injury. She was charged with negligence, failure to prevent harm, and attempting to flee the scene. As she was escorted out, she threw me a look full of hate. "This is your fault. He's just a kid." "No," I said quietly, pressing the gauze to my forehead. "This is what happens when parents stop parenting." The older man gave my shoulder a gentle pat. "Some people shouldn't raise children until they've raised themselves." I nodded, watching as a caseworker knelt to speak softly to the boy.